are finally ready for the final match of this tri-match in the two Virginias. Bluefield College plays up against Thomas More in a Mid-South matchup. Hello everybody, Bailey Engel here. We're glad to have you with us. Both of these teams looking for their first win of the day. Bluefield looking for their first win of the season. Rams right now are 0-11, 0-7 in the Mid-South Conference. One of those 11 losses came a few weeks ago in Kentucky against Thomas More. Currently 4-9. Their lone win in the Mid-South was a 3-0 sweep against Bluefield at their home gym. Thomas More led 2-0 over Lawrence Tech in the second match of this tri-match and then lost 3 consecutive sets to Lawrence Tech. So the Blue Devils came out of this 2-0 today, and now both teams looking for their first win of this tri-match. Devin Robinson ready to serve. The freshman jumps, and we are underway. Great way to start. It's an ace for BC. Robinson had a pretty productive match to start out up against Lawrence Tech. I have to talk about Carly Goins, though. 17 kills, 11 digs. What a day. Communication wasn't there on that play for Bluefield College. It's 1-1 in favor. We're all tied up for the Saints. Ready to serve now, it'll be Tanner Miller, the setter from Loveland, Ohio. Muter. Here's Robinson from the back and a roll shot. 2 kills already for the freshman. So this Mid-South matchup, Rams looking for first win of the season. It could mean a lot for their psyche if they try to pick up a Mid-South Conference win. And the middle blocker, Jacob Werman, tallies his first kill of this game. Ties it up at 2-2. Rams did not do a great job against the middle blocker for Lawrence Tech in Austin Cincy. Had a perfect game hitting-wise against Bluefield. Just misses the mark. Bluefield takes the lead. Alfonso Alvarez heading up Bluefield in his first season at the helm of Bluefield College men's volleyball. Thomas More, the head coach Zach Ober with assistant coach Darian McDowell. (3-3) the score. Now ready to serve, Jonathan Litzer. Eric Duran with the left hand. Swung back over by Mason Cobbler. Right-handed chance, too far. That's Trevor Part. No, excuse me, that is Chris Carlson. Four 3 in favor of the Rams. They swung in the negatives the last time they played the Saints. Been a long time since then, though. Drop it in, Mason Cobbler. Ready to serve, it's Chris Carlson for the Saints. Overpass, and Eric Duran lobbed it on the left side. 5-4 Saints. Well, we won't have home men's volleyball for a while. Actually, in a couple days. We'll be back on Tuesday, March 10th against Tusculum. Service here. That'll start a 3-game homestand for Bluefield College, including 2 games in a row in the Mid-South Conference on March 13th and 14th. Actually, those will be on the road in Midway, Kentucky. Middle blockers working out for both teams against the Rams. That's Jacob Jones. Ryan Hans. Alex Duran too low. Ron jumps up. Kill for Bluefield. Oh, Carlson, it was odd that he didn't get that ball up. 7-7. I just saw Thomas More in those first two sets against Lawrence Tech. I mean, absolutely storm. And then in those last three sets, it looked like the Blue Devils were a completely different team. Throw Boston with a serve. Carlson aiming for the back corner. Jumping up, ripped down Robinson with a dig. Back to Robinson and a right-handed swing, able to tie it back up. Still in set one, folks. We got this one started an hour and 7 minutes after we originally intended it to be. And you just have to expect that in a tri-match, that you're not really going to play at set times, whether it be early or before. There's an ace. Werman ducked. He had no idea it was right over his head. Pair of aces for Devin Robinson in the first set. And an underpass. I want to call a timeout if you're Thomas More. Keep it on the floor, only a 2-point deficit, I guess. See if Robinson could keep them out of system. Good dig by Muter as he hits the deck. Word blocked. Robinson. Back towards the middle of Muter. There's the block, and Werman makes up for his past mistakes. Service error. Benefiting Bluefield College once more. Back within one. Ready to serve, it's Mason Cobbler. Well, the errors are benefiting Bluefield so far. Terrell Boston walks off onto the bench now. Another service error. (12-11). Word. Alex Duran blocked by Carlson. All knotted up at 12-12. Back up, Carlik Owens. Well, down the line and missed the mark. Thomas More with a 1-point lead. A bit of a rally here for the Saints. Have not lost a set to Bluefield College this year. Owens trying to change that. What a move. Off of the net, and they run out of luck there. Popped it up. Too far. Well, both teams, the plus minus cannot be great in this game. Good amount of the points have been off of errors. Popped it up. Looking for a right-handed swing. Good dig from Robinson off the swing from Hans. Back to the middle. Whistle blows. Gifted a point to Bluefield College after Tanner Miller served that one, or set that one a little too close for Litzler at the net. Make that actually Jacob Jones. 15-13. Jumping up, blasting it far. Well, that's unlucky for the Rams, and they said that it hit the basketball hoop, so it is a replay. Up for Jones. Here's Robinson. And another net violation. It's called on Jones. 16-13, Rams lead. Timeout called by Thomas Moore. (16-13), Rams cruising right now with a 3-point lead over Thomas More, looking for revenge in their first win of the season. All kinds of errors piling up for Chris Carlson, and the Rams have jumped out now to a 4-point lead at 17-13. Owens, the senior, ready to go. Big time block. Can the Saints recover? Overpass. Someone hit the net, and it was Caleb Word. Here comes Chris Carlson. Down to Eric Duran. Point Bluefield. Jumping up, pushing it down, and now for Thomas More, still believing here within 3. A shot for the kill for Ryan Hans. He's ready to serve. Big swing, Alex Duran into the corner. He's fired up. Stepping up, it's too low. Chris Carlson, another attack error. Bluefield College within 5 of stealing set 1 away. Well, Boston already out of system. See if the Rams can benefit from that. Good pass to Robinson. Oh, a great dig. Good job by Jonathan Litzler. Point Bluefield. It has been the Rams set so far. Oh, Thomas More discombobulated in set number 1. 22-15, 7-point lead. Oh, a quick error for Bluefield. Slightly benefits Thomas More. The Rams with a 6-point lead. Final game of the tri-match. Bluefield College lost the first one 3-1, looking for a win against Thomas More, a team that beat them 3-0. On the other end of the antenna, it's an ace. 22-17. Time swing, General Smith. Rams just look sharp in set 1. And a yellow card on Thomas More. I believe that this has been given to Zach Ober. Well, the first time we've seen that during the men's volleyball season here in 2020. So it's actually booked on the assistant coach, Darian McDowell. Well, 23-17. It's been a great one for Bluefield College and a very frustrating set for Thomas More. Good amount of errors. Robinson nicks the top of the net. Caleb Word dunks it. Big jump off of the block, kill for Mason Cobbler. Owens jumps. What a laser for the senior. Set point coming up for Bluefield College. Set point, Bluefield College. General Smith, a freshman. No dig available that time. What a heater from Cobbler. Listed on this roster as a setter. He's not been doing much setting. It's over the line. Bluefield College wins set 1, 25-19. Second game today for the Rams, win set 1. So Bluefield trying to come back and win this one. They're up 1-0 and to get their first W of the year. Set two coming up. Rams won the first one, 25-19. Could this be the Rams' first W of the year? They're playing well so far, and Thomas More has made a good amount of mistakes. Kayla Word tried to dunk it over. Owens, who's had himself a day. Owens, the back. Comes Owens a bit off target. What a swing and a great dig by Litzler. Stuffed to the net, someone hit it. And it's the Thomas More Saints that did it. It's Mason Cobbler. After that long rally, that's what decides it. Another service error. Just not a lot of kills in this game, considering. Big jump off the body of Muter. That's still alive, and not anymore. It's Word dives through the net. That was a good effort, but I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to do that. 2-1, Thomas More. Rams won the first set 25-19. Carly Owens. Well, he's been the best athlete on the floor today, especially in this game. Owens pulls the trigger a bit too far. You can tell there's a little bit of fatigue here for Thomas More after playing 5 sets. Alex Duran blasts it too far. Big jump in the middle for Jones. Reset Word. Owens. Point Bluefield, another violation. And a couple on Jacob Jones. Rams back within 1. Ace, Point Bluefield tying it up. Now, this is a really tough stretch for what we saw at Lawrence Tech today, even though they were able to win both games. But I guess that's more of a kudos to Lawrence Tech that they played a 4-set match, and then they played 5 down 2-0 and end up winning back-to-back. Here's Cobbler. Alex Duran calls the ball. Eric Duran. Too low, Point Bluefield. Knots it back up at 5-5. Drawn up, and it goes out of bounds off of the block. Ryan Hans. That looked like it was executed perfectly. Off of the kill, here's Hans again in a 5-5 game. Owens with two hands. Carlson. Good dig by Carleek Owens. Robinson attacks the block and converts. Four kills already for the freshman. Speaking of underclassmen, and another one from Richmond, Terrell Boston. Back and forth we go in the early moments of this second set. Missed by a lot. Service error gives up a tie. Devin Robinson with 4 kills. He already has a couple of aces as well. Back into the hands of the setter, Tanner Miller. General Smith, it's a block that lands home. A solo for Jacob Werman. (9-7), 2-point lead. Owens jumps and the block. Cobbler with a big block. Owens with the left hand, wasn't the perfect pass. Let's learn. Cobbler attacks the tape and point Bluefield. Well, another conversation. We've already seen a yellow card. Trying to get the rotation correct. Cobbler blocked, point Rams. Eric Duran right in the way. Point Bluefield College, all tied up at 10-10. Bit of a slide now for Thomas More after jumping up 10-7. Whistle blows. Violation on Bluefield. First set was 25-19 Rams. Blocked and in. Caleb Word, Eric Duran. (11-11). I can think of a wish. 11-11. Swing, a good dig from Muter. Alex Duran sends it into the crowd. Jumping back up to a 2-point lead for Thomas More. And it's in. Point Bluefield, yes. Oh, and Duran, he got a fistful in net. (14-12). What a serve. Word. Lofted too far. TMU breaking ahead here, 16-12. Timeout and a much-needed one for Alfonso Alvarez. 4-point lead, Thomas More. Rams down by 4. We're in set 2, 1-0 Bluefield College after winning the first set 25-19. Back for Owens, passes Robinson. Too low as he was gliding towards the net, Ryan Hans. (16-13). Rams only down by 3. Here's Colby Muter. Solid serve, and Rams didn't fall for the dunk. Alex Duran, wow. Hans swings. Can't recover off of the block attempt. Robinson, and it's in. Back within 3, Bluefield hanging in there. It would be so huge for Bluefield College's psyche if they're able to take a 2-0 lead. Well, they're 11 away from winning. Unfortunately, only 8 away if you do the simple math for Thomas More. Too low again. This is where Thomas More started to slide off in set one, making tons of errors like that on the attack. 4-point lead has dwindled down to 2. Terrell Boston, can he ignite a rally? Dropping in. Point Bluefield on an ace. Tie game. Nope, off of the hands of Bluefield. 18-16, 2-point game. What a pass, Robinson. Not too close to the net. All of a sudden, a 3-point game again. Owens in the middle. It's just been that kind of set. Timeout, Coach Alvarez, 2016, 4-point lead for the Saints. (2016) the score. Trying to knot it up at 1 set apiece. Well, gifted errors like that, Rams can stay alive. 2017. The Thomas More crowd and team saying, don't let them get back into this. Rams have been able to do that thanks to the errors by the Saints. Robinson, one of the toughest servers, decides to lob it a little bit more. Carlson, straight up Robinson for the dig. Steps from the back. Carlson cranks it over to Muter. Learman blocks, recovers. Now they're trying for Owens with the floating play. Great sequence of volleyball for the Rams. (21-18), just 4 away. Malik Owens. Carlson blocked, out of bounds. (22-18). Alex Duran ready to check in for Terrell Boston. Here's Owens, good. 5 kills for the senior, coming off of a 17-kill performance in game 1. General Smith. Dig for Duran. Owens calls it and shakes off Smith. Set. Spike. Out. Point Bluefield. Back within 2. Rams won the first set 25-19. They're still hanging in set number 2. Too far. Bluefield's within 1. Seeing the frustration start to build for Thomas More. Zach Ober wants to talk about it. 22-21. Rams within 1 in set 2. (22-21). We're in set 2. Rams trying to storm with a comeback here. Down by 4 and as much as 5 late. And now 23-21 out of the timeout. Thomas More able to make an adjustment. Rams have been propelled by some decent communication on their own part, but also the errors of the Saints. Word dunks it down. Oh, what great foresight by Caleb Word. (23-22). Carly Owens just with the fingertips. Capitalizes on the overpass, and the Rams have rallied back to tie it up. Coach Ober calls another timeout, 23-23. (23-23). Rams have rallied back. Caleb Word. Oh, with a service error, and now it's set point. Now, big chance, set point for Jonathan Litzler. Oh, a bad pass to start. Rams trying to recover. Alex Duran does. Jones blocked. Word. And set 2 goes to Thomas More, 25-23. Bluefield storms back, but it's not enough. 1-1 as we head to set 3. Rams lost set 2 at a heartbreaker, 25-23. Devin Robinson, the freshman, ready to serve to begin set number 3 after winning the first one, 25-19. Bailey Engel on the call as Robinson misses the mark on a service error to begin. Bluefield 0-11. Thomas More 4-10. Already 2-0. Thomas More trying to come back after a loss against Lawrence Tech where they were up 2-0. The Blue Devils won the final 3 sets. Dunk. Caleb Word has a couple of those. Well, the biggest moment, Rams had rallied all the way back to 23-23. And, well, after that service error, the Devils, or the Saints, were in the driver's seat. Meanwhile, Carleek Owens tips it down. Point goes for Thomas More. Here's Chris Carlson, the freshman from Manila, the Philippines. For Eric Duran, no one was there. Three the score. Down the line and out of bounds. Off the net, saved in the air. Hans to Muter. Owens glides and a pancake. Still nothing there. A job by Tanner Miller. Couldn't save it off of the foot though. Well, the errors for both teams have really piled up. 5-4. Alex Duran, roll shot. Well, one of the line judges said that it dropped in. Jonathan Litzler, the libero, says something different. Rams take it, though. It's a kill. 6-4. Back within one. Well, we got a decent amount of time to size up the volleyball. Here's Alex Duran. Cobbler. Blocked. Hans with a right-handed swing. Owens shuffles up. Tough pass. Good dig from Muter. Jones, there's Word. Rare set Muter. Alex Duran. Word with a dive. Owens follows up. Muter over the net. Still alive. Robinson with a right hand. Here comes Hans in a block. Rally ends for Bluefield. Big time block for the Durans. out. Bluefield College jumps up by 3. It's 8-5. I have never seen this much energy. It's over very minute things. 8-6. And Darren McDowell, the assistant coach, is pacing up and down the sideline. Alex to run, slams it down. We have another conference again. After the short meeting, we are ready to continue. It's 9-6. Oh, Boston let it drop in front of him. And here comes another conversation. Well, just trying to figure things out. It appears that Thomas More didn't really know the service rotation. Here's Jones. Way too far. Thomas More keeping this within 3 or 2 pretty much the entire third set. Won the second set 25-23. Big jump, and Carlson goes down the line to miss. 11-8. What a move. Alex to run. It's a dig that turned into a kill. Four-point lead for Bluefield. Trying to match the intensity they've had since set 1. Ace, General Smith. Oh, and a timeout by Thomas More. 13-8, Bluefield leads by 5. 13-8. Out of their timeout, Thomas More just trying to calm down after giving up a few points to Bluefield. Eric Duran, almost. Good dig on the other end, Litzler. Ron bumps, set, spike, Carly Goins. 14-8, Bluefield up by 6 now. Oh, Rams just looked loose. Yep. And a service error. Makes Thomas More back in it. 14-9. And a jump. Owens. Caleb Word wasn't ready. 14-10. Comes Chris Carlson. I think 2 more bounces will do it. Owens off of the block. Close to the student section. Too low, point Bluefield. And a violation on Bluefield. Rams 10 away from taking a 2-1 lead. What does Thomas More have, though? Jonathan Litzler. Well, Carly Goins into double figures now with 10 kills. Robinson, whoa, Litzler. Sent to his back, and it goes to the upper deck. 17-11. Goes out, ace for Bluefield. Now it's a 7-point lead. Owens. Rams are rallying. What a block. Ron sets. Hans blocked, out of bounds. Well, 18 digs for Jonathan Litzler. Just having a great day, and now we're waiting on the call here. Waiting on a confirmation. Already was a yellow card to the assistant coach. Red cards all around. Well, it appears that there was a red card at first on one of the coaches, and now a red card has been called on Mason Cobbler for just punting the ball. Instead of just throwing it, he punted it, and everybody for Bluefield College is wondering, what was that for? And we'll take a break, still trying to clarify what's going on here. So 2 red cards have been issued, and apparently in volleyball, when that happens, no one is ejected. Rams get 2 points off of it. It's 20-12, and then out of that, there's a kill. And all of this hasn't been the result of chippiness. It's just so much misplaced energy on the other side. And after each time there's a substitution, there's a conference about it. Just trying to figure out the rotations. Here's Ryan Hines. Back to playing volleyball finally. Robinson, whoa! Lots of heat from the right hand, 21-13. Bluefield only 4 away. Way too hard. Actually hit the line judge. 22-13. And a service error. Those 2 red cards. Such a big swing in this match. Rams were already leading, and they got to lead by as much as 10. General Smith. No dig available for Robinson. And it's low, 23-15. 8-point lead for the Rams, just 2 away from taking a 2-set-to-1 lead. Carlson, wow. Point Bluefield. Now Robinson with a bit of a fist bump there. I think he knew after he hit it that that was sailing out, but now set point for Bluefield College. Werman keeps Thomas More still in this one, 24-16. Set point staying for Bluefield. Owens to end set 3. Not yet. Tanner Miller down by 7. Still for set point, General Smith gets it done with the lofted left-handed effort, 25-17. We're on to set 4. Rams up 2-1. Ready for set number 4. Rams are up 2-1, looking for their first win of the season. Thomas More getting fired up off of an ace to begin the 4th set. 25-17, Rams were assisted by a couple of red cards for Thomas More, and that has kind of been the theme, as well as Bluefield's communication has been better than it has at times, but Thomas More has made a plethora of mistakes, including a couple of red cards and back-to-back efforts. Onto the hoop, and it's called a point for Thomas More. And I think it's a judgment call for the officials because it hit off of the hoop. The ball hit off the hoop in a game before, and then we just had a replay. I guess they thought they were going to get to that anyway. Here's Carly Goins. Robinson, right-handed swing. Drop it in, Thomas More. And it's in. Bluefield with their inaugural point of set 4. General Smith, who had the final point of set 3. What an unorthodox swing, Mason Cobbler. Thomas More jumping out early, 4-1. Eric Duran in the middle, putting Bluefield back within 2. We're in a tri-match, ladies and gentlemen. We have been here for a while. First game of the day started at 1 o'clock. And Bluefield's second game did not start until 6:07. Well, every match is just very long today. That second match between Thomas More and Lawrence Tech went to all 5 sets. Caleb Word ripped it down, Eric Duran. 6 kills for the middle blocker from Honduras. And it's out. Alex Duran. Lots of velocity off of those swings. Now a block couldn't matriculate for Bluefield. Comes Cobbler. Eric Duran found the space. Well, the energy inside of the dome is palpable. And Bluefield College is just down by 1. You can feel them trying to get their first win of the season. Right now, 0-11, 0-7 in the Mid-South Conference. Wow. That was a bit of a bunny hop into that swing for Cobbler, 7-5. General Smith off of the block, point Bluefield. Fourth set, Bluefield up 2-1. Terrell Boston comes in, Alex Duran goes to the bench, Boston the server. Drop it in there, point Bluefield, point Devin Robinson. Well, the Rams have fought hard. Carlson into the air, off of the roof, and they couldn't play it. And just making sure we have to mop up a little bit. And Terrell Boston's doing a good job. You really need a real mop. It's 8-7. Cobbler jumps, attacks the block. Word, dunks! That's been his play. All tied up, Robinson. He's been an X factor in this game. Oh, the libero for Thomas More and Jonathan Litzler having a career day. Blocked, and it sails over the back boundary. Bluefield has the lead at 9-8. Service here to gift them a point right back. Great serve from Robinson, though, just consistently floated, almost dropped in. Carly Goins, whistle blows. Well, he jumped from the back. Owens, blocked at the net, 11-9. Alex Duran coming in, siding out, or adding a little bit more size, I should say. Another block. Well, Thomas More really wants to send this to a fifth set. Over the net, drops in. What a run. Alfonso Alvarez turns or calls a timeout. Bluefield gets a gift out of the break on a service error. Only down by 4. Rams lead 2-1. They were really helped in set 3 by a couple of red cards, but the Rams ended up winning 25-17. Oh, another service error. Thomas More has had so much electricity on their side of the net. Well, you can't stop Thomas More right now. Owens with a roll shot. Back within 5. It's Caleb Word with the left hand. Freshman setter. The Rams cap a comeback. Oh, not yet. Everything is just falling for this team from Kentucky. 17-11. Another dive from Litzler. Duran swings. Set. Spike Cobbler. Down the line. Point Saints. And no, they say it's out. A gift for Bluefield. It's 17-12. Only down by 5. Blocked. Just missed. Here's Word. Robinson misses the mark. It's been all Thomas More in set 4, a 7-point lead. Service error benefits Bluefield. Just nicked over the net using the kick, and no. Well, Thomas More 5 away from confidently sending this to set 5, and looks like Alex Duran is down. Take a quick break. Twenty to 13, Eric Duran make that. Alex Duran gets up under his own accord. After the conference, we're ready to go. Big jump, Carlson. What has happened for Thomas More? It was 9-8 at one point. Timeout, Alfonso Alvarez, 21-13. Point Bluefield, a service error. Thomas More has been all jacked up in set 4. James called a timeout. Terrell Boston. From the back, Cobbler. Misses by about 5 feet. 21-15. And well, the ball, we only have one today. I'm not 100% sure why. (21-15), make it 22-15. Jacob Jones. Another point for Thomas More. Muter thought he had a pancake. Dig from Muter goes nowhere. Set point. Thomas More a point away from sending this to the 5th and final set. General Smith. Another chance with the left hand. Swatting it at the net. Not done yet. Here's Devin Robinson. Carlson. Muter's there. It goes out, and now we head to set 5. 25-16, it will be decided in the 5th set. Will the Rams have their first win of the year? Will Thomas More improve to 5-10 on the season? We'll be back in a moment. Set number 5, Bluefield College trying to find their first win of the season. Of the year, and a point already for Thomas More. 5th and final set, Rams led 2-1 going into the 4th. Thomas More really rallied after a couple of red cards in the yellow, or in the 3rd set. Attack error, Bluefield back. All tied up at 1-1. 13 kills for Carly Goins after he had 17 in the first matchup against Lawrence Tech. Bumped over, Rams keep the ball alive. Word feeds to Rod. Point Bluefield. Two-1 the score. General Smith ready to serve. Unfortunately, in situations like this, the Rams have had service errors right out of the gate, and it's a good serve from Smith. Lofted over the block. He read it so well. Chris Carlson. All tied up at 2-2. Comes Owens with a big swing. Way too far, Bluefield leads. Now, could this be a moment where the Rams jump out very far ahead? New substitute coming in Connor Young. Has briefly played back in the 3rd set. Point Bluefield. 4-2. Rams hang on and avenge a 3-set-0 loss to Thomas More back on February 6th. It's blocked. Bluefield College up 5-2. Timeout, Thomas More. Rams are up by 3 in set 5. With the left hand. 5-2 Bluefield. Blocked! Eric Duran with a solo. That's such a huge play that got Coach Alvarez fired up with a windmill fist bump. Caleb Word, great serve. Ace. 7-2 Rams. Trying to keep it going. Or they switch sides here. Caleb Word. And they keep him out of system again. Tough pass. Gobler blocked. Muter. Owens, no. Now 7-3. Litzler, who has just had one heck of a performance, misses. Service error, 8-3. Switching sides now. Rams need 7 to win their first match of the season. 8-3 the score. Lots of energy, especially on that Thomas More bench. They're not ready to be done yet. 8-3. Big jump. Hans blocked. 9-3 Bluefield. Timeout, Thomas More. Rams are 6 away. Nine 3 the score, 6-point lead. Bluefield, a tough serve from Carleek Owens. Stays back in on a good effort by Hans. Eric Duran floats over. Jones misses again. Magic number is 5. Bluefield at 10-3, they lead. What a turn of events in set number 5. Eric Duran cocks it back. Muter with the dig. Word. Over to Duran. Over the bench. Bluefield College storming out to an 11-3 lead. Carleek Owens has all the momentum right now at 11-3. Ripped it way too far. 12-3 Bluefield. And remember, Bluefield College lost to this team exactly a month ago, 3-0. Robinson, other end of the antenna, could not make it work. Comes Cobbler. Word quickly to Eric Duran. Pancake Cobbler still in the air. Jones. Good defensive effort. Alex Duran. Word. Back to Robinson. Too low. They said they actually got a piece of Thomas More on a block. Wow. Alex Duran counted. Went across the court. It's 13-4. Another timeout for Thomas More. Actually make that for Bluefield. Alfonso Alvarez wants to talk. Up by 9, 2 away from the first victory of the year. 13-4 the score. Rams up by 9. Still in the air. Set up. Hans. Well, Saints are still alive. It's 13-5. Alex Duran setting up match point for Bluefield College. 8 kills for Alex Duran, and maybe the biggest right there. Match point for Bluefield. Robinson. Well, a double call. That's the first one of the day. (14-6). Robinson to win it. Goes out. And it dropped in off of Bluefield. Still match point for Bluefield College, 14-7. Jacob Jones with the serve. Out of bounds, and Bluefield College has won it. After losing to Thomas More a month ago, exactly today in 3 straight sets, Bluefield College gets their revenge against the Saints here at the Dome. 15-7, they win set 5, and they wrap up a 3-2 victory here in the 2 Virginias. What a match. Congratulations to Coach Alvarez on his first win as the head coach of Bluefield College. Rams are now 1-11 and 1-7 in the Mid-South Conference. For Meredith Throckmorton and Jacob Key, my name is Bailey Engel, finding you the final score. 3-2, Bluefield wins this one.